Volleyball Legends just got a massive update that brought us our first secret setter, Timeskip Kageyomo, changes to the interface like adding titles, codes, and more. In today's video, I'm going to cover all of that. Also, be sure to subscribe and join the Discord because it helps a ton. And the first thing I'm going to be going over is the new style Kageyomo. I actually do have to spin for him, but to increase your odds to get him, what you can do is go into here, make sure you have him selected. So whichever one you want, make sure you have that selected. And then also there's a 2-time secret luck going on just for this weekend. So be sure to get your rolls in if you want to. And also one more way to raise your odds to get him is making sure you have him selected right here, or just whichever you want. If you want Sanu or Timeskip, you know, whatever. And he is limited, so there's only 2 weeks, just like Timeskip Hinoto. So if you're going to try to get him, you got to be kind of fast. Oh my god, I just pulled him on my first spin. Wait, did I just pull him on my first spin? No, that's crazy. Okay, wait. I pulled him on my first spin? Wait, no, that... Wait, that's actually kind of crazy. All right, but here's his stats. Obviously, max set, midway dive, sort of midway bump, midway block, really high jump, really fast, midway spike, and obviously max serve to go along with his jump set ability. Jump set plus tilt to perform a superset. Use advanced controls for expert control. So I will also be showing that off, but I'll also show his stats next to regular Kageyomo. So that's regular, that's him. You can see Timeskip gets a little faster. Looks like overall though, he's a little worse in most categories, but he gets a little faster and a little more serve. So it's probably going to be this right here that is the difference between these two styles. So yeah. All right, so here I am in here and I'm going to test out his super set. So I'm gonna spawn the ball. Ooh, okay. See, I've tested this before. I've seen this before, but I didn't know what it was going to be like in its final form. Ooh, okay. So pretty much what it's going to do is it goes straight. It does not arc at all. That's one thing I'm noticing about this is it does not arc. It's like a straight line from where you set it. So if I set it from here, it's just straight across and then kind of floats there and then down. So like kind of a zero gravity set. You could get really crazy with this set. Honestly, this could be insane. It will be insane, to be honest. You know, look at that. You could just drop it right where you want it to. One thing I could see you accidentally doing though is like trying to set it like that and then it like going over. I could see you doing that a lot. Like if I'm trying to set like this close swing to me and I do something like that, you know, and it's over, I could see myself doing that quite a bit. So it might take some, you know, a little bit of practice, because you do kind of have to set this differently than what you would something else, it feels like, but maybe not. Hold on. Yeah, even so, because what happens is it does arc up a little bit. Hold on, you can see right when it hits its end, it goes up just a touch, watch. So I set it and you can see its arc it takes it up. Also, before I forget, I don't personally play with pro controls on, but if you do, you can actually like kind of control the distance that it goes. So if I use it like that, it won't go quite as far. I forgot to mention that when I was initially recording, but you see how like I take it all the way down and it just doesn't go as far. So you can use pro controls to kind of like determine how far it goes. I personally really don't like pro controls at all. I really just don't ever use them, but for this style, it actually might not be terrible. Just so you don't accidentally send it over the net like I was referencing earlier. Yeah, because if I'm like right here and I go like that, I won't send it over the net. But if I were to do it like this and I just did full power, I would. So there might actually be more of a use to using pro controls with this style. So outside of just Timeskip Kageyomo, we also got a huge changes to the inventory section, primarily with how it is sorted. As you can see, everything is sorted much more neatly into score FX, emotes, titles, all that. So like, it's just much neater. It's not like all like bundled up together. And like titles, obviously you can see that is new. So if you have like VIP, one of these other titles, you can either equip it or unequip it. You see I have content creator equipped, so that's pretty cool. I like that actually a lot. Also in the Discord, they said there's going to be titles for leaderboards. So I'm guessing like top 100 or top 10 in leaderboards. Oh yeah, okay, right here you can see it. You can see it right here. When I click on top 6v6, I haven't played sixes at all, but you can see when you reach top 100, you'll get these rewards and these rewards and these rewards, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. So That's actually pretty cool because for a long time there was never a reason to grind past pro. Like there wasn't a reason. Now there is, you know, you can get some lucky spins and a cool tag next to your name if you know, if you want that. Next are codes, and this update did get delayed quite a bit, so I do believe there's going to be quite a few codes in here. Yeah, let me go ahead and throw those in there right now. First off, we got Timeskip Kageyomo. That gives you 2 lucky style spins. Then we got 2x secret weekend. That's pretty cool. I like that there's a 2x on that. Next we have April update for 500 chocolate. Yeah. And then we have update 13, which is only 500. Yeah, that one's kind of eh. And then we have another delay code, I think. Yep, delay legends. That's kind of funny. And then we have, oh wow, we had a big mess up, so they added a cooked code for 10 lucky style spins. That's crazy. 10 lucky style spins. Wait, that's actually a lot for a code. That's crazy. That's crazy. They also said we have performance improvements, so new FPS boosts, so it should feel, the game should feel just overall better. And yeah, that's the update. It's pretty cool. It's giving everybody a chance to get this new style by having the secret pity, doing all that. I think the titles and all that, that's pretty cool. Increasing the FPS is gonna like just make the game feel better. I mean, I think a lot of this update was actually pretty cool. I really like this inventory system. I like how that's sleek now. So I think this was a pretty good update. I think Timeskip Kageyomo is pretty good. I wish the ball arced a little bit. Like when I set it, it doesn't arc. It's a straight line, which feels a little unnatural, but it does seem very, very strong. But I'm going to be playing some ranked with this pretty soon, so watch out for that. Anyways, thanks for watching. See ya.